We planned a trip to Osaka, Japan, during my son's 5th grade spring break. To get to Osaka, we booked a flight on Korean Air with a stopover in Korea, allowing us to visit Korea together. First, we flew Korean Air from Washington, D.C. to Seoul, a 15-hour flight, followed by a 1-hour and 30-minute connecting flight to Osaka. We upgraded to business class using our Korean Air mileage. My son enjoyed it since it was his first experience flying in business class. Here is the Air France lounge at Washington Dulles Airport, which Korean Air business class customers can access through the SkyTeam Alliance. We were all very excited to experience the business class seats. It was a special experience to sit next to my son in business class. The food portions were generous, so I couldn't finish everything, but my son seemed to enjoy the meals more than usual. I appreciated being served better wine. Korean Air seats were comfortable and enjoyable, so I felt refreshed and not tired at all when we arrived in Incheon. When you arrive at Incheon Airport, Terminal 2 features a Pororo Kids Zone and a Kakao Friends store, providing great spots for kids to enjoy before boarding. Incheon Airport Terminal 2 features a prestige lounge for business class passengers, SkyPass Morning Com members, and SkyTeam Elite Plus members. It's a great spot to relax and enjoy a quick bite before your flight. This is the business class meal we received on our Korean Air flight from Incheon Airport to Kansai Airport. Not that good. Arriving at Kansai Airport, we took the limousine bus from Terminal 1 on the first floor to the Shinhankyu Hotel stop near Osaka Station. This bus to downtown Osaka is one I often use whenever I visit Osaka. It's especially convenient when traveling with luggage. The bus departs every 20 to 30 minutes and takes about 50 minutes to reach the city center. The fare is approximately 1,600 yen one way. After getting off at the Shinhankyu Hotel stop, we stayed at a small hotel in Umeda, just a 10-minute walk away. Since our stay in Umeda was brief, I opted for a budget-friendly hotel. Umeda, being a popular destination for Osaka locals, offers an authentic city vibe, and I would recommend staying here over Namba. The next morning, we grabbed a quick breakfast near the hotel. Umeda is filled with restaurants and izakayas, so you can easily find a place where locals frequent. I don't remember the name of the spot, but it was a breakfast chain where you buy a ticket from a vending machine. It's inexpensive, and the food tastes pretty good. The meal cost around 300 to 400 yen, making it an excellent value for money. After breakfast, we checked out and headed to the Pokemon Center Osaka in the Daimaru department store. It was around the time my 13-year-old son was really into Pokemon. There are Pokemon centers in Osaka, Namba, Shinjuku, and other locations, so you can easily stop by any of them. You can enjoy a variety of arcade games at the Game Center, located on the 13th floor of the Daimaru department store. For lunch, I decided to have sushi and went to Hakodate Sushi Kentaro, Link's Umeda store, in Yodobashi Umeda Tower. Their main branch is in Hakodate, Hokkaido, and since they use ingredients sourced from Hokkaido, you can be sure the sushi is fresh. If you stick to the recommended dishes, such as the sushi of the day or the Hokkaido Zukushi, you can't go wrong. The udaro here is especially delicious, highly recommended. My child ate so much that I ended up spending more than I expected. After that, we took the JR train from Osaka Station to Uji Station in Kyoto Prefecture, where we were staying on the second day. Occasionally, we would buy my favorite melon bread and enjoy it as a snack. The journey from Osaka Station to Uji Station takes about an hour. We got off at Uji Station and walked for about 10 minutes to the Ujishi Kenko Center. There, we purchased a ticket for the tea ceremony at the Municipal Tea House, Taihoan. You can enjoy traditional Japanese tea while learning about the tea preparation process. The price was 1,200 yen per person, but it has since increased to 2,400 yen. You can also make a reservation for this experience on the website. However, you must visit the Ujishi Kenko Center to purchase the ticket. Right next to the Ujishi Kenko Center is the city-run tea house Taihoan, where you can experience the traditional atmosphere. I've experienced the matcha tea ceremony many times in Japan, but this was the first time I shared it with my husband and son, and they really enjoyed it. Both the wagashi and matcha were delicious. You can take plenty of pictures, making it a memorable experience. This is a must-do activity in Japan, especially because the wagashi and matcha are so tasty. After that, we checked in at a ryokan, Hanayashi Yukafunen, which is just a 4-minute walk from Taihoan. It's a ryokan that offers both dinner and breakfast, and it's very affordable at around $460 per night for 3 people. We decided to stay here because I thought it would be special to enjoy the sakura outside the window in April. While waiting for check-in, I took a photo of the river and sakura visible from the lobby window. The room was quite basic. However, the view of the river and sakura trees from the terrace truly captured the essence of spring. Since we had some time before dinner, we walked to Byadoin Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site located just a 4-minute walk from the ryokan. Along the way, we stopped to take a picture in front of a traditional house with a beautiful garden. The area around the Uji River is perfect for enjoying traditional sights and taking a leisurely stroll. The riverbank is often bustling with tourists. Byadoin is famous for its Phoenix Hall, hoodoo, which is engraved on the 10-yen coin. Visitors often flock to take pictures in front of this iconic building. You can explore the site quickly or enjoy a leisurely walk around the temple grounds. On the way back to the ryokan, my son tried matcha soft-serve ice cream. Since Uji is renowned for its tea, you can enjoy delicious matcha treats anywhere in the area. We returned to the ryokan and enjoyed a relaxing soak in the large public hot spring bath. Since our room didn't have a private bath, we exclusively used the public one. The bath was modern, clean, and located on a slightly elevated level. It wasn't too crowded, which made the experience even more enjoyable. We went to dinner wearing a yukata. The meal was served at a restaurant with a view of the river. We really enjoyed the open and scenic atmosphere. While waiting for the menu, you can take plenty of photos of your child. The dinner dishes were not particularly remarkable, but the server was friendly, and I felt the meal was reasonable for the price. We were very full after slowly enjoying the course. However, my son got a bit upset because the rice which he likes arrived almost before the dessert. If you're dining with a child, it might be a good idea to request their favorite food be served first, before starting on the appetizers. Overall, we enjoyed the dinner. The next morning, breakfast was served buffet-style at Satori. Satori is a restaurant operated by the ryokan, offering meals that focus on local ingredients. It also boasts a great location with a view of the river. When you enter, a basic food set is already laid out, which we really appreciate for its thoughtfulness. It was also great that it wasn't crowded. You can try other dishes made with local ingredients, and each one was absolutely delicious. This breakfast might have even been better than dinner. We went back for 1 or 2 more servings of everything, and even my child ate more. Breakfast here was truly amazing. After checking out of the ryokan, we headed to JR Uji Station. Nakamura Takichi Honten main store is just a 2-minute walk from the station, so we decided to stop by for a moment. Established in 1854, it is one of the most renowned tea shops in Uji, a region famous for producing some of Japan's finest green tea. They offer a traditional matcha tea ceremony experience while you browse around the shop. You can also sample matcha tea during your visit. Here, you can purchase many gifts made with high-quality tea. In particular, we bought spring green tea jelly and ate it on the train. It was so delicious that we can't forget it. We should have bought more. When buying desserts or cakes in Japan, be sure to try those made with seasonal fruits or ingredients. From Uji Station, we took the JR train for about 15 minutes and got off at Inari Station to visit Fushimi Inari Taisha. Fushimi Inari Taisha is one of the oldest and most significant Shinto shrines in Japan, founded in the 8th century. The shrine is dedicated to Inari, the god of rice, and serves as an important pilgrimage site for those seeking prosperity, good harvests, and business success. Foxes, known as kitsune, are considered the messengers of Inari, and there are numerous fox statues throughout the shrine. The most iconic feature of Fushimi Inari Taisha is its thousands of bright red torii gates that line the paths leading up to the shrine. These gates form a stunning, tunnel-like experience known as Sanban Torii, thousands of torii. You can look around Fushimi Inari Taisha, and there are many yatai food stalls around, so you can enjoy buying one or two as a snack. This place is famous, so it's worth visiting at least once, but keep in mind that there are always a lot of tourists. On the way back to Inari Station to head to Kyoto Station, I took some pictures of the local shops. It's always interesting and enjoyable to see small shops selling local alcohol and food. While waiting for the train at Inari Station, I took a photo of Ryuji no Sakura. The cherry blossoms blooming along the river were beautifully representative of Japan. Kyoto Station is just 2 stops away from Inari Station. From there, we took 205 city bus to Kinkakuji Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I stopped by Yojiya store near Kinkakuji to buy some skincare products. It was lunchtime and we were hungry, so we had a quick meal at Kura Sushi Kinkakuji, located just a 10-minute walk away. It was convenient to enjoy sushi in Japan so easily and affordably. Since we're staying in Osaka Namba for the 3rd night, we took the rapid train from Kyoto Station to Osaka Station. On the way to Namba by subway, we stopped by Beard Papa in Yumida, my favorite cream puff shop. My son and husband enjoyed it very much as well. We transferred to the subway at Osaka Station, got off at Shinsaibashi Station, and then walked 10 minutes to stay at Dormy in Premium Namba. After checking in, we headed straight to Dotonbori Street to admire the colorful signs of Namba. The area is always bustling with people. Osaka is often considered a commercial city, and the flashy signs in Namba are undoubtedly one of its iconic symbols. There are always plenty of tourists gathered around the Glico Running Man. It's also a popular spot where young people socialize and hang out. That evening, we had a quick meal at a place called Yakitori no Meimon Akiyoshi Shinseibashi Minami, which we came across while walking around Dotonbori. We ordered yakitori, kushiyaki, and a beer, and everything was delicious. The next morning, we enjoyed a sumptuous buffet breakfast provided by the hotel. Let's head to Ichichi Honpo Dotonbori to try their famous takoyaki. When you think of Osaka, takoyaki is one of the first things that comes to mind. For lunch, we had conveyor belt sushi at Genrokuzushi Dotonbori. The prices are very cheap, but the taste was just average. After lunch, we headed to Shinsaibashi Suji Shopping Street to do some shopping. Along the way, we also passed by many local shops. Here is a famous okonomiyaki restaurant, always with a line of people waiting. Okonomiyaki is another iconic dish from Osaka. I love these small local shops. Shinsaibashi Suji Shopping Street is close to Namba and within walking distance. It's a massive shopping area offering everything from high-end items to budget-friendly products, including fashion, food, medicine, and more. Since it's near our hotel, I went back and forth several times to shop. There is also a famous Castella shop, Kasudara Jinso Shinsaibashi. We bought some cheesecake from the famous cheesecake shop, Pablo, and ate it in our hotel room. It was delicious, but we're not a big fan of cheesecake. This is the Doraemon claw machine game that my 8th grade son loved. We also shopped at Don Quixote Dotonbori Midasuji. We mostly bought sweets, snacks, cooking ingredients, cosmetics, medicine, and more. While not all products are cheap at Don Quixote, it has the advantage of offering a wide variety of items in one place. You can also shop at Aeon Food-style Yatsubashi store, a supermarket located within walking distance of Shinsaibashi Station. It offers delicious lunch boxes and fresh fruits that you can enjoy. On our last night in Namba, Osaka, we had dinner at Ryu Terrace Hua, a Thai restaurant just a 5-minute walk from the hotel. All international restaurants in Japan maintain high quality and serve delicious food. If you enjoy Thai cuisine, I highly recommend trying it in Japan. All the dishes, including the fish cake, tom yum kung, pad thai, and som tum, were excellent. After checking out of the hotel and planning a 4-night, 5-day trip, we took the JR Kansai Airport line from Namba Station to Kansai Airport, which took about 50 minutes. Since we're flying Korean Air Business Class, we had access to the Korean Air Lounge on the 4th floor of the airport, before the security check. Then we headed to Busan, South Korea. We traveled to Osaka, Uji, and Kyoto for 4 nights and 5 days during spring break in my son's 8th grade. It was a short trip, and visiting 3 cities felt a bit rushed. I chose places I had already visited many times, but wanted him to experience. I picked Uji over Kyoto this time, because I had visited Kyoto so many times and wanted to enjoy some quiet time in Uji. Of course, Uji had its share of tourists, but I really appreciated the traditional experiences there. Since it's hard to find good seafood in the US, we ended up eating sushi quite often during this trip to Japan. Next time, I plan to try a wider variety of Japanese food since there are so many other options to explore. Osaka and Kyoto are vibrant cities with plenty to see, but next time, I want to focus on just one city and take the time to quietly soak in the local atmosphere.